When you're with me, you follow the rules. Some of the, they were just interesting. We used to work on the irrigation pipes. I'd let him drive the tractor and I'd unload the pipes for irrigating out at her dad's farm and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and then they'd play, then they'd cut his shed open. And
That's right.
I don't know. There's just so much time, so many stories. It was just fun. We always had fun. I don't think we ever had a bad time. In fact, is when we were in Europe, Jeannie, when we were headed down to Rome, took his passport away from him. Do you remember that?
I don't.
You said, I want your passport. And Scott goes, why? And she says, because I don't want you flying back to the States with your father.
He didn't want to go to Italy. He wanted to stay here. And I said, sorry, I'm going, you're going. And then 3 years later, when we were coming home, he goes, no, I'm not coming home. I'm staying here.
Yeah.
No, you're coming home.
Hey, Italy was so much fun. There was so much to do there. Him and I, we were walking up some dirt road out in the back country, headed over to the cliffs, and there was a family that had big grape vineyards. And they were out there, and they came and talked to us, and they talked for a couple of minutes. Then they came back out as we were leaving and called us back and wanted to know if we wanted to have dinner with them. So we ended up going back and having dinner with this Italian family that could hardly speak English. And it was a great dinner. It was just stuff like that when we were over there. It was fun.
Well, obviously, he loved Italy from that point on. He was still taking Italian lessons a week before he passed.
Really?
Yeah, on his phone, yeah. Every day he would do a lesson.
There were the Humpty Dumptys.
Yes. He had quite a sex education when we
Yeah.
got to Italy.
In Rome, you'd be walking around, there'd be these really good-looking girls sitting up on a block wall. And I'd go, wow, she's cute. He'd go, yeah, she's a Humpty Dumpty. And I'd go, what's a Humpty Dumpty? He says, oh, they're hookers. They just wait. I went, really?
Hello, the mini-sized
I don't, there's just, it was constant. I don't think there was ever a bad time in the 60 years. And, he left early. I remember well when we were at the hospital when we knew he wasn't going to make it. I remember telling him, I said, okay, if you pass, in the next dimension, if you meet some girls that tell you stories about me, they're all lies. And she was just cracking up. He kind of squeezed my hand.
I got you, Dad.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. I mean, he was just a great kid. I've got 3 great kids.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh,
Just kidding.
actually 2. You're okay. You were the hardest one.
All right, Mike, take the mic.
And I remember telling him at the hospital, I whispered, I sat there and said, parents are supposed to go before kids. But if you're going now, go, because I'm not going yet. And he squeezed my hand. I could tell he was kind of laughing. I don't know what else to say.
That was great. That was very good.